Hello everybody and welcome back. Warzone 2 released today. There's a few things that I wanted to make sure I communicate with everybody and just make sure you put your best foot forward when starting this. This is pretty different than Warzone 1. There's a couple settings that I'm going to show you that are pretty much the same as Warzone 1, right? It's applying plates with all one button push. It's picking up equipment and everything in the battlefield with one tap instead of having to hold it. So let me show you guys what those settings are. I'll run through them real quick, and then I'll take you into some gameplay things that I think are important to mention as well. Alright everybody, welcome back. Here's the first setting, the first stop. It's armor plate behavior. So apply one, press and hold to apply one armor plate after another, and then release to stop. It's the classic, it's the default, it's what we started Warzone 1 with. I don't think it's that good. Press apply all, for me personally, is better. Now in firefights, you can cancel it, right? So you can switch to your gun and it will cancel. So in my opinion, the superior setting is apply all. All right, everybody, this is stop 2. This one for me is a personal favorite. I hate motion blur in games. Let me remove myself. I hate motion blur in games. So you got your world motion blur and your weapon motion blur. Take those off. You don't need that. Take it off. We're going on to the next one. That's an easy one. All right, everybody, here's the last hot topic setting that I feel like we have to address, and it's the interactor reload behavior. Now this is when you're out in the battlefield and you see an item that you want to pick up and you have to hold X or whatever button you have for interact. You have to hold it to pick it up. Well, with prioritize interact, the setting that I have it set to, it also explains it in the green over there. All you have to do is tap it, but I have prioritize interact, so to reload I have to tap and hold, right? So if we're in the battlefield, I have to tap and hold X to reload, but everything I pick up is quick. So you get to run around, loot real quick, and then if you're in a firefight, you can hold X to reload. I think this is another very important setting. The same thing as armor plate behavior. Try it out with this setting. We'll see how it goes. It's personally one of my favorite settings, though. I love it. It makes me efficient and quick on the battlefield. Let's check out some of the gameplay settings as well. And not quite a setting, gameplay features that we need to talk about. Alright everybody, so we're back with some gameplay notes that I wanted to mention. If you're new to BRs, specifically Warzone, there's named areas that are going to be hot drops. The line in front of you, the white line, is the flight path. So that's where the plane is going to go, that's where you can jump out of. So chances are people aren't going to be at this village down here, or the bay, but if you drop at Rohan Oil, it's going to be a hot drop. There's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be very contested. Also, any of these green points of interest, people are going to be going for those. They want them. It's high loot early in the game. So just keep an eye out. If you want a hot drop, drop on the flight path and at one of these named positions. If you want a smaller, quieter opening, maybe go loot somewhere else. Go loot at just a random building. All right, let's check out the next gameplay note. Everybody, so this is another mechanic in the game that's new to Warzone 2. There's these things called loot caches. They're in duffel bags. This one, you open it, it's most likely going to have a gun and some sort of lethal or non-lethal grenade in there. So keep an eye out for that. They're generally not very good. It's just a weapon in general. So yeah, keep an eye out for duffel bags. They look like that. Hey everybody, back with another gameplay tip. If you come into a building and you're looking for the loot and you're like, there's no loot anywhere. So sometimes there's a duffel bag. Like I said before, it'll have a weapon and either a lethal and a non-lethal. I'm in the firehouse specifically, so it has a crate. You still have your crates. Yeah, it has some garbage in it. Not a problem. I'm going to get lit up from behind. Oh my god. So this actually leads me into another point, which is perfect. The time to kill in Warzone 2 is next to none, right? So you start off with two plates. You have 2 plates as default, and if you pick up a vest, you can apply a third. So you don't have a lot of health. There's not a lot of chance to kill anybody else. So you just seen it there. I got melted. Better luck next time. All right, I'll show you guys some more gameplay tips right now. Hey everybody, next gameplay explanation. This isn't so much as a tip as it's just a, hey, this is a heads up. This is a new mechanic in Warzone 2. They've actually added backpacks, which you can see here. So you have your normal loadout, right? You have your primary, secondary, non-lethal, lethal. special field equipment. Then you got a kill streak. You can have your armor plates. You can have a mask, and then you get perks. So things like self revive, that'll go in the perk slot. But now in your backpack, you're actually able to carry extra things in a small backpack. So the default backpack that you spawn with, you can carry one slot, right? So think of the weapons as two slots, two of the squares, so two slots, and everything else is one slot. So you see, I have an extra flash grenade, I have a drill charge, you know, extra armor plates, that sort of thing. Because I can only carry 3 armor plates, I'm going to carry some in my backpack. Here's the thing. You can actually find, I found a medium backpack so far. I assume there's a large backpack. What the medium backpack does is it actually gives you all these slots. You get 6 slots, plus it gives you room for an extra weapon. So you can actually carry 3 weapons on you. What the backpack enables you to do is switch between, you know, your items. So if you're in a situation where you want to use the drill charge, you can equip it. Boom, I have a drill charge. You don't want it? Okay, cool. I want to go back to my lethal, equip, right? Not a problem. The other thing is, if I'm in a battle and I use up these armor plates, it'll automatically replenish from my backpack to my loadout. So just a heads up on how the backpack works. Your money also stays in your backpack. So when you kill somebody, make sure that you loot the backpack. That's all. Next tip. All right, everybody, what's going on? This is the last tip and trick. As you see, we're in the middle of loadout drops. This happens on the 3rd circle. So you see right above me over here, there's the circled 3 right below the mini map. That indicates that you're on circle 3. During circle 3, down the middle of the circle, now it could come in at any angle it wants to, but what it's going to do is cut the circle in half. So loadouts are particularly special in Warzone 2 because there's only 6 loadouts on the map. Whoever gets to these first gets the loadout. They're not shared. We all don't get one. There's only 6 loadouts, right? There's other ways to get your loadout in the game. I think you can find loadouts later, but this is a guaranteed way to find a loadout. It's also a good way to find people. So, you know, if you get this loadout, you can maybe watch this one and kill a few people trying to get it, right? Because everybody sees these. It's on everybody's map. So keep a heads up. Zone 3. During Zone 3, it will cut the circle in half, drop 6 loadouts, and you either get it or you don't. All right. Thanks for checking out my tips and tricks. I want to post more Warzone 2 content, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.